Mastering the art of not caring is a pivotal concept in the philosophy of Stoicism. When you master this art, it allows you to be in total control of yourself. Others can no longer influence you or take control of you. In this video today, we will go over 13 Stoic lessons in order for you to master the art of not caring. Before we start this video, I would like to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, and if you are watching this and not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for more life-changing Stoic content. 1. Focus on what you can control. Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Epictetus. Focus on what you can control. As Epictetus stated, the chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I actually control. When something happens that upsets or frustrates you, pause before reacting. Take a few deep breaths, then carefully consider what parts of the situation you have the power to influence versus what parts you do not. Channel your energy into areas within your control, such as your perspective, attitudes, and response. Let go of attachment to wanting to control or change anything outside yourself: other people, external events, the past, the future. You will only drive yourself needlessly crazy. Serenely accept the bounds of your own realm of agency. This act of focusing only on what is within your power creates freedom. You break free of the endless disappointments caused by wanting control over things ultimately not up to you. You gain mental space for purposeful action. Of course, work to improve challenging situations when that is within reason, but without attachment to particular results that rely on external factors. Your fulfillment comes from your values and choices, not controlling what is not yours to control. 2. Accept that life is imperfect. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Seneca. Accept that life is imperfect. It's human nature to desire order and predictability. We wish for things to make sense and go according to plan, but inevitably challenges arise, people make mistakes, and suffering occurs. Things will never be perfect. When you expect or demand perfection from life, yourself, or others, you set yourself up for constant frustration and disappointment. Demanding that things should be other than what they are leads to anxiety, anger, and resentment when reality refuses to comply. Instead, acknowledge imperfections and direct your energy toward working with life as it is, not as you wish it to be. Respond artfully to difficulties as they come without judgment. Show others compassion for their flaws, as we all have them, and have self-compassion for your own shortcomings. Of course, continue improving yourself each day, but do so motivated by growth, not self-flagellation over failures or setbacks along the way. Progress happens slowly, in fits and starts. Make peace with the perpetual human condition of falling short of ideals. Recognize that the desire for perfect order often stems from a need for control and certainty. Have faith that you have the inner resources to navigate life's twists and turns, even when they are painful or frightening. Let go of needing it to be otherwise. Embracing the fundamental messiness and unpredictability of life is tremendously freeing. You stop struggling against the basic nature of reality and gain perspective to respond wisely to events as they unfold. Flow with life's ups and downs with equanimity, acceptance, and wisdom. 3. Practice mindfulness. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. Seneca. It's easy to lose yourself in regrets about the past or anxiety about the future, but this squanders the only time that actually exists, the present moment. When you notice your mind wandering into reliving old memories or imagining future scenarios, gently bring your attention back to the current experience. Engage your senses. Notice sights, sounds, and sensations happening right now. Regular mindfulness meditation helps strengthen your concentration muscles and ability to return to the present. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on the inflow and outflow of breath. When thoughts arise, simply observe them non-judgmentally and guide your attention back to the breath. Staying grounded in the ever-changing present prevents getting lost in mental narratives about the static past or imaginary future. Each moment becomes vivid and precious when you inhabit it fully. Keep redirecting focus to the present throughout your day. Appreciate the positive details whenever you can: a warm cup of coffee, laughter with a friend, the feeling of the wind. Presence fills life with richness missed when dwelling elsewhere. While planning for the future has its place, staying mindful of the present builds resilience. You trust that by engaging fully with each experience as it unfolds, you can handle whatever arises, good or bad. 4. Perspective is everything. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. When something upsetting occurs, it's easy to get swept away by subjective emotional reactions, but the Stoics advise taking a step back to view things more objectively before responding. When you feel your emotions intensifying, pause. Resist the urge to immediately vent or act while in a reactive state. Instead, breathe deeply and create mental space. Then, look at the situation rationally from an outsider's perspective. Ask yourself questions like, is my response proportional to what actually happened? How might this appear years from now, looking back? What's the wisest perspective to take? This mental exercise loosens emotions' grip over your thinking by putting space between the subjective reaction and the objective event. With distance, you gain clarity to choose thoughtful next steps rather than reacting rashly. Of course, honor your emotions, but don't let them dictate your response. As Marcus Aurelius stated, if you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them. And it is in your power to wipe out that judgment now. Remember that you always have a choice in how you perceive situations. Even painful events can be viewed as opportunities for learning and growth if you look for the upside. Our experience depends profoundly on chosen perspective. 5. Let go of entitlement. Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. Then your life will flow well. Epictetus. Let go of entitlement. It's easy to feel you're owed a particular outcome just because you strongly want or expect it, but destiny unfolds as it will, not as we demand. Catch yourself when you notice frustrated reactions stemming from unmet expectations. Remind yourself that nothing in life is guaranteed. Events don't always conform to hopes and desires. Release the judgment that things should be going differently. Let go of needing reality to accommodate your rigid preferences. Accept that other people and life owe you nothing. You aren't entitled to get what you want. Instead of railing against a situation, reflect on what lies within your power. You always control your response, values, and how you use the tools currently available. Focus there. As Epictetus said, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Give your full effort with equanimity, then let go of insisting life meet particular demands. Reducing entitled expectations leads to greater serenity and wisdom to engage constructively with events as they unfold. Your happiness becomes dependent only on your own character and choices. Expect less, and life naturally fulfills more. 6. Accept change. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius, accept change. Nothing in life stays the same. Impermanence and change are woven into existence itself. Attempting to rigidly control or hold on to things as they are inevitably fails and leads to suffering. Reflect deeply on the reality that aging, loss, and death await us all. Relationships evolve, circumstances change, the wheel of life keeps turning. Accepting change allows flowing with it artfully. When you notice yourself fighting change or clinging to how things used to be, pause. Remind yourself that resisting the fundamental nature of life only brings anxiety and disappointment. Release the futile attempt at control. After mindfully accepting change, move into courageously embracing it. Each transition contains opportunities masked as problems. Have faith that closing one door opens another you couldn't have imagined. Grow through periods of upheaval. Of course, honor what has passed and grieve losses mindfully, but don't become stuck mourning a faded past. Shift focus to the possibilities in front of you. By embracing life's dynamic nature, you stay flexible and able to respond wisely as situations evolve. As Seneca stated, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Trust the cycles of life. Accept endings that enable valuable new beginnings. 7. Judge judiciously. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Marcus Aurelius, judge judiciously. It's easy to criticize others' mistakes and weaknesses, but harsh judgment often says more about ourselves than them. Before negatively judging someone, pause. Consider if it stems from your own insecurity, arrogance, or pettiness. Does their benign quirk really merit your condemnation? Is it more a matter of personal taste? Examine your motives. Also, reflect on whether positive intent could underlie their offending action. Might cultural differences be causing misunderstanding? Remember, hurt people often unintentionally hurt others. Withhold judgment until you've walked a mile in their shoes. Focus criticism solely on issues that clearly involve injustice, cruelty, or harm. Even then, aim more to understand why someone would act that way. Judgment often blocks teaching moments and reconciliation. As Marcus Aurelius stated, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, "The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they cannot tell good from evil." Harsh criticism spreads negativity and discord, while non-judgmental understanding fosters connection and wisdom. Strive to compassionately see the best in people. Exercise judgment discerningly rather than reactively. Direct it inward first for self-awareness. Judge ideas and actions, but approach people with empathy. 8. Cultivate forgiveness. To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you. Lewis B. Smedes. Cultivate forgiveness. Holding on to bitterness and resentment ultimately hurts you more than anyone else. While seeking justice is important, vengeance is not. Recognize when anger towards someone who wronged you festers into harmful grudge-holding. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes, and most hurtful actions stem from people's own pain and confusion. Forgive others not because they necessarily deserve it, but because carrying hatred poisons your own spirit. As Epictetus stated, forgive others for their misdeeds over and over again. This gesture fosters inner ease. True forgiveness does not mean condoning or excusing bad behavior, nor forgetting it. Rather, it releases your emotional hold on the wrong so it no longer weighs you down. Letting go of vengeance allows inner peace. Seek reconciliation where possible, but if the other party refuses, at least set yourself free by choosing forgiveness. This frees up emotional energy for living your own best life. Practice self-forgiveness for your past mistakes as well. Learn from them, make amends, then let go of guilt. As Seneca said, The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Release past wrongs to lighten your spirit. 9. Practice gratitude. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Epictetus. Practicing gratitude is a simple yet powerful way to shift focus from what's missing in your life to appreciating what's present. Regularly reflecting on what you're grateful for helps cultivate a positive mindset and sense of abundance. Consider keeping a daily gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you appreciate each day, no matter how small. This practice rewires your brain over time to more readily notice the good amidst life's challenges. When feeling down, pausing to reflect on what you still have brings comfort. Be grateful for life's simple blessings: the warmth of the sun, a nourishing meal, a friend's kind words. As Epictetus stated, make it your habit to tell yourself, "I am happy because I choose to be." Gratitude turns your focus from lacking to enough, transforming your attitude. When you actively look for reasons to be thankful, they become abundant. This mindset grounds you in the present rather than endlessly striving for the next acquisition or accomplishment. It builds resilience and contentment in any circumstance. While life may not always give you what you want, gratitude allows finding joy in what you have. Embrace life's blessings fully each day. 10. Cultivate compassion. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Plato. Cultivate compassion by making a conscious effort to understand and empathize with others' struggles. When someone acts poorly, pause to consider what unseen challenges might be influencing them. Approach with kindness, even if their actions seem unworthy of it. As Marcus Aurelius stated, whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? Compassion doesn't mean allowing mistreatment. Set boundaries when needed, but do so from a place of empathy. Kindness fosters human connection and reduces conflict. Offer support to those suffering where you can. Practice active listening without judgment. Small acts of kindness create ripple effects of goodwill. Also, apply compassion inwardly. Be gentle with yourself on hard days and forgive your own flaws. Self-compassion builds inner strength and resilience. By regularly practicing empathy and kindness, you contribute to a more understanding and supportive world. 11. Seek wisdom. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. Seek wisdom throughout life. Cultivate a mindset of continuous learning and self-awareness. Make time for regular reflection on your experiences and choices. Pursue philosophical teachings that align with your values. Seek out mentors who can offer guidance and perspective. Wisdom helps you navigate life's complexities with clarity and integrity. It grounds you in principles that withstand external turmoil. As you grow in wisdom, you can approach challenges with a more balanced and informed mindset. Remember that true wisdom often lies in recognizing how much you still have to learn. Embrace humility and curiosity, remaining open to new insights. Wisdom enriches your life and enables you to contribute meaningfully to the world. 12. Embrace humility. It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable. Seneca. Embrace humility by recognizing your limitations and valuing others' contributions. Approach life with a sense of wonder and acknowledge that there's always more to learn. Humility opens you to feedback and growth. It fosters stronger relationships and keeps you grounded in reality. When you make mistakes, admit them openly and use them as opportunities to improve. Humility doesn't mean diminishing your worth, but understanding that everyone has unique strengths and weaknesses. Celebrate others' successes without envy and offer your support generously. By cultivating humility, you build a foundation for continual personal growth and harmonious interactions. 13. Prioritize inner peace. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. Prioritize cultivating a calm and balanced mind through practices like meditation and reflection. Inner peace allows you to remain tranquil amid external chaos. Simplify your life by letting go of unnecessary stresses and focusing on what truly matters. Make time for activities that nourish your spirit, whether it's spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in creative pursuits. As Epictetus said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. By prioritizing inner peace, you build a resilient foundation that supports your well-being and ability to navigate life's challenges. By integrating these 13 Stoic principles into your daily life, you can master the art of not caring about inconsequential matters and instead focus on what truly matters. This mindset shift leads to greater wisdom, inner peace, and fulfillment. Thank you for watching the Stoicism journey. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more transformative Stoic content.